Welcome back to Clyde's Farm, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of this series on Western Wilds. So where we left off yesterday, we was just finishing the fields off. We was filling the farm factory with water. That was about as much as we could do. So as you can see, things have changed since yesterday, or last month in game. We woke up this morning, we had £90,000 in the bank, which meant we could buy our field that long term is going to be where our cow sheds, pastures, barns, whatever we go for, they are all going to go on this plot of land. However, there's trees on the land. We don't particularly need the wood, but it keeps the sawmill going a bit longer, even though we have got some massive reserves of wood. So we bought the land and we've started to remove the trees. Far off finishing. We're at least halfway through. Now, said before, forestry has never really been my thing. But we did buy this beast, which has been a bit of a game changer. I'm still learning how to use it properly. When I did the initial bunch of trees, I had a lot of tip overs and things like that. Whereas now I've sort of found the best way to do it, for me anyway, is to cut the tree, drag it to a clearing, chop it there. It means I'm not tipping over the tree harvester as much, although I have had one tip over this morning, but it was a particularly heavy tree. The other reason I do that is, obviously you can see we're leaving stumps in the ground. So if I get all the logs out into a clearing, the plan then is to get the log trailer out. The log trailer and the lorry that goes with it don't really go over the stumps very well. So we can sort of run round the outside, pick up the log piles and then go and attack the stumps with the stump grinder. Don't really want to get the stump grinder out whilst you've got logs near, because it will just turn those into wood chips. And talking of wood chips, something we're not going to be able to afford at the moment, but there is a little factory that turns wood chips into pellets that go into heating systems. It is, I think, £195,000. So like I say, we can't afford it at the moment, but eventually our sawmill at the moment is producing wood chip as a byproduct, which we are selling for probably next to nothing. So I would like to get the pellet factory in as soon as we can afford it, and we'll make some more money on our wood chip. this field will be cut trees, collect the wood, get rid of the stumps, mow the whole thing, and then probably plough, stone pick, do all the usual bits to create the field nicely and plant grass. It will give us extra silage bales which we can sell or put into the animal factory, and B, when we get to that point in the future where we can afford to do cows, we can put the cow barns in over the top of the grass and still keep mowing the rest of the grass and make money. So also what we're doing whilst we're cutting trees, I'll just show you, we're also continually filling up the fuel bowser. We're putting it directly into the farm factory, because once we know the farm factory is full, we know we've got another 500,000 litres that needs to go into the water distributor. What I don't want to do is be left with too much water in the water bowser. In case we get to cows and we can't afford any more liquid bowsers for some unknown reason. And we need to put everything in one bowser. Not ideal, you know, it won't be like that forever. Ideally we will have one for water, which we'll keep full all the time, just topping our water distributor up. We'll have one just for milk, and we'll have one just for stock. What else has happened? So did a little bit of testing this morning with that lizard cow barn with pasture that we've been looking at. Well, it's going to cost us nearly $500,000. Looks easy-ish to use. Everything loads well. I think the only thing it hasn't got is a manure point, so we will need to put in a manure heap extension, just so that we can get the manure, because once we get the manure we can get the solid fertiliser production and make our costs a little bit more manageable. But good looking building, looks lived in. We've decided we are going to transport our own animals, so that's a cost implication we'll have to take into consideration when we get to that point. Also been looking at milk related productions, so there's a chocolate factory which takes milk, also takes sugar and chocolate, obviously. Makes chocolate. There's the bog standard dairy, which I think is what we will probably start with, see. I'm still wonderful with this. So yeah, the bog standard dairy. Then there is flavoured milk factory. So that one's going to be a little bit more in depth in that it makes strawberry milk. So we need strawberries. It makes chocolate milk. Now if we've got the chocolate factory, obviously we can divert chocolate over there, so that's not too bad. It also makes oat milk, so we'll need to grow oats, which incidentally give us straw for the cows. So we may, when we get to that point, switch our barley field over to oat. So we go at the end and see if there's any of these at the end that I can grab. What else does it make? Oh, it makes soy milk as well. So you're going to need the ability to grow soybean. So we can't get that one. It's just well, we can get that one though. And then there is also an ice cream factory, which we're going to need honey for, which means bees, chocolate, strawberries, milk and sugar will already be all over, and that makes strawberry and chocolate ice cream. So from that, most things are going to take sugar, so we are going to need to do sugar beet to make our sugar, and the sugar factory will take sugar beet and sugar cane. Sugar cane is similar to grass in that you plant it once and it keeps growing. However, it is quite expensive to get going. So I think to start with, we might see if we can just manage with sugar beet, because even sugar beet is expensive to get going, although you do get massive yields from sugar beet. But it's just making sure your sugar factory can keep up with the sugar demand. So that might be another one of those financial decisions that we have to make later down the line. There's a particularly big stump there, maybe in the bush. We'll do what we normally do. We will get rid of. We'll get rid of many of the stumps as we can possibly see. And then we'll just run the mower and find all the bits that we missed. We haven't got too many more trees to chop down. What we will do is go and do the water again on top of that. The quicker we get the factory and the distributor full, then we can just look at it every 3 months and see whether it needs topping up or not. Let's just have a quick look. Well, we're nowhere near yet. Water. Oh, we've got 3.6 million, so 7 more trips. You can see the grass is growing, the barley is growing as well. So said in the last episode, the grass will be ready in February. Barley will be ready in April. And that's just made me think as well, because we wanted to be self-sufficient on seed, which means barley or we might do a crop of barley and then 3 crops of oats, something like that. Or we might even split it down the middle and do half barley and half oats. I think what we'll do with those milk productions is we'll start with the dairy, just the standard dairy, and once we're producing too much milk for that, then maybe we'll go to the chocolate factory, because that is basically milk and sugar to make the chocolate. That's a bit magic. So yeah, milk and sugar for that. Then wait till we're producing too much milk again, because we are planning on having a lot of cows. I know they take a while, but we're sort of hoping that maybe we can fit 6 of those barns on this plot of land. They will take 200 cows each. So that would, in theory, give us 1,200 cows once we were totally up and running. I would like to see what we could afford with the cows. I'd like, our initial herd of cows, I would like to buy mature cows, because they produce from day one, providing they've got everything that they need. And I normally start off with 25, so I might start off with 25, then go and get another 25 into the same cow barn, and then save up money again, and then put another cow barn in, and then get a total of 50 in there, because obviously they're going to breed. Once the cow barn's full and cows are at top dollar. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, once the cows are at top dollar, obviously we'll sell and reap the benefits of the offspring. I think we would pile about here. So. Almost full again, so we're going to empty that. Our sawmill incidentally seems to be making us about £2 an hour. Which isn't bad at all. No surprise when we slept into today and woke up to £90,000. I thought, yeah, even though that's going to skint us again, what it does do is it gives us that ability that all else fails, we've already bought the land that we want to put the cows on, and it gives us that ability to make more grass. Grassy money. Cheat a little bit, mow the grass, bale it, and before it gets a chance to ferment, drop the bales into the farm factory. They might go in as grass rather than silage, and then start making our TMR. What we'll do is, possibly not in this episode because I don't think I'll get that far, but in the next episode when we get round to baling and collecting everything from this field, we'll just have a go at dropping one bale into the farm factory and see if that little cheat, it's not really a cheat, all we're doing is wasting some silage additive and some bale wrap. But using those couple of bits up, bale wrap, but obviously we do for the silage additive. But even that's only a couple of grand, I think, for 1,200 quid, and it lasts us forever. It's cheaper than buying something to pick the grass up. Look along this edge. So this thing handles the slopes quite well. This was the one I think I said we couldn't have. It's outside of our limits, which I'm guessing is going to be this one. Two small trees here that we can get. Possibly get that bigger one there as well. Let's get that. Just get that right on the edge of our round. Get those two little ones there. This is base game. It's a Rockby tree harvester. Obviously not knowing anything really about tree harvesters and forestry, I picked this one because it did the biggest trunks. So I think it did 80cm trunks, which bigger is better, isn't it? Water's nearly full again. Coffee is empty again. I'll tell you what, let's clear up these small ones. I think the small ones are just not working. I might just grind them into wood chip, which really been doing that quite so actually. Shut this one and we've got to sort of water out again. Actually more trees on this bit of land than I thought, so I'm glad we didn't go for one of the heavily forested areas. Obviously we'll keep an eye on what we've got in the sawmill, and we get into that position where we're running out of wood and we need to buy a bit of land, then we might look at one of the heavily forested bits of land to top our wood stock. And we are going to need other bits of land. We've already said we do need to do sugar beet. So we'll need a plot of land to do sugar beet to make that worthwhile. We're going to need to do soybean at some point. So we're going to need a plot of land for a soybean field. Greenhouse, or 2 or 3 greenhouses, which we'll have space for that on that bit that we mowed down by the sawmill, so that's not an issue. So the next concern, money-wise, is going to be harvester, which we know is going to cost us a chunk of money, and I'm not convinced we're going to get enough money in the time it takes the barley to grow. So I'm half thinking now, do we save up the money for that wood pellet production, which again we can set directly onto selling. We'll already be creating wood chip from the sawmill, and all we'll need to buy are the reels of film that it packs the wood chip into. So that's to 195,000 for the production, and then probably, I don't know what we could fit in the back of the pickup. Don't think we can auto-load them onto anything, but we could go and fill the back of the pickup up. See how long that lasted us. I think from memory I have used it once before, and it uses about a wheel a day. In game price that would be a wheel a month. I'm going to get this one, so I'm going to leave all these little ones, and then I'm going to turn them into wood chip, because I've got to come out here with the wood chipper. We'll get that one, and then we'll see if I can get them to the back, which I'm dubious about. It's just those few on the left that we're looking at. Should really look backwards. I think I'm headed in the right direction of where I need to be, or where I've got. There's a decent wood pile there as well, so we've got 3, maybe 4 decent wood piles on the go now. fair, we could actually start another one a little bit closer. I might do that. Right, so what we'll do is we'll come and collect all this wood first before we get the wood chip out. I think these are possibly going to be bands. Not, we can have that one, that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe more that we can get. Yeah, we'll come and collect the wood, then we'll get the stump grinder out. Unless it's a particularly big stump, you don't really get any wood chip. You get a little bit of wood chip from those small trees, hopefully, and no, don't do that. So that's what I do when There it is. Hopefully we can store the little bit of wood chip that we've got, and once we get the wood pellet factory in, that will give us some starting material. I'll try and pick that log up. Yeah, that'll give us some starting material whilst we wait for our sawmill. Get the words out eventually. So why are we not on there? We are a bit twisted. Go. While we're doing that, water's ready then. So yeah, wood chip, lose my train of thought, to go into the wood pellet factory to give us some starting material whilst we wait for our sawmill to produce more, and we'll change our sawmill to distributing. Hopefully that will put the wood chip directly from the sawmill into the wood pellet factory, and then all we have to do is keep an eye on the film equipment. including this one. Yeah, it might not be a bad thing, so we might finish chopping these trees into the episode, and then straight away in the next episode we can collect wood and then go tree stump grinding. See what the time is in the game. We'll get as far as we can. This one. It's just, I think we're going to be in my area, but trees are not suitable, that's fair enough. Not that I'm ever going to mow that close, but it's more wood. More wood that we don't really need. It's just quite a chunky tree. We're going to get hides on it with that. 6. Yeah, we'll see where we are game time as to where we can get to with prepping this field for grass. It's obviously going to need the full Monty, so it's going to need plowing, it's going to need stone picking, it's going to need mining, it'll need ferting, it'll then need seeding, it'll then need ferting again. So we'll get as far as we can, and then get its own grass that we're growing as a bonus. It's not that disastrous if it does go over into the next month. With the grass on the other field and the grass we put on this field, neither of those would be ready to sell as silage bales. possibly what we would do anyway is the grass we get from this field. Both this harvest and grass harvest going forward, we'll probably just fire straight into the farm factory and make TMR out of it, because ultimately we're going to have a lot of cows, and when we've got a lot of cows we're going to need a lot of TMR, so there is absolutely no in starting the TMR journey early and making sure we've got stocks. Right, so this will be the last tree that we're going to cut. Water's ready again. So, turn the tree harvester off, fold the tree harvester. Once that's folding, we take some more water. I usually use that well, because once you've placed it, water is free. I like things that are free. We can possibly go, there is a lake we can possibly go to get water, but again it's more travelling, so it's easier just to do it this way. Possibly, with the line that we are making in the farm factory, coupled with the line that's already in the lime spreader, we might have enough to get this bit done, although we have got the emergency stops over in the corner. We will rent a stone picker again. Purely because we got somewhere in the region of 11,000 litres of stone off of those two fields, so in theory we could get another 5,000 litres off of this. This is going to be making more line. So we'll get this parked up, we'll grab the log trailer, get that in position, and then we'll end this episode, and then at the very start of the next episode we'll start from where we was, and show you this little load log trailer that I'm using, which is very, very good. Just here. to collect these. So on the trailer, if we press number pad slash, that's our unloading area. Number pad star is the loading position. Number pad dot moves the loading position. So what I've been doing, and this could be wrong, but it's worked for me. Get that over there. Press B, which is start auto load. And there we go. And then a B again. So we shall end the episode now. Thanks for watching. Join us for the next episode where we will, as we said, go and collect all of this wood, get that over by the sawmill. We might even get a full load in there. Then we'll get the stumps and then we'll do some mowing. So thanks for watching everybody, and we'll see you next time.
The sun's sinking low, painting fields in golden